Nta 10 Station for Excellence.
Are you in search of a serene environment to build either for residential or commercial purposes? Then, Inri Prosperity Estate is the best choice for you. Inri Prosperity Estate is located at Primate Ayodele Crescent, Ukapa, Isolo, Lagos. It's a 5 minutes drive to Agor Roundabout, Okota, 10 minutes drive to Sele Okota Link Bridge, and a 5 minutes drive to Ajao Estate with good road network and constant power supply. For inquiries, please call 08033 021220. Inri Prosperity Estate is peaceful and secure.
I need the police that can respond to emergencies fast.
I want the equipment I need to do my job.
I want a police that won't harass or arrest me for no just reason.
I want to be valued for my work, not scared by honest people.
I want a police that won't ask me anything for the boys.
I want a decent salary that is paid on time.
Happy apple with good laws
Proper funding.
Training.
And cooperation.
if it happens.
If it happens.
Are you in search of a serene environment to build either for residential or commercial purposes? Then, Inri Prosperity Estate is the best choice for you. Inri Prosperity Estate is located at Primate Ayodele Crescent, Ukapa, Isolo, Lagos. It's a 5 minutes drive to Agor Roundabout, Okota, 10 minutes drive to Sele Okota Link Bridge, and a 5 minutes drive to Ajao Estate with good road network and constant power supply. For inquiries, please call 08033 021220. Inri Prosperity Estate is peaceful and secure.
You want the best. Channel, sports and documentaries. Even with movies, cartoon and live talk shows. Bad toys and go for nothing less. Sensation for excellence. Sensation for excellence.
Nta 10 Station for Excellence.
On the news tonight, ASU and federal government negotiations end in deadlock. A very good evening to you, and it's good to have you join us on News at 7 on NT Lagos Channel 10. I am Anuluapo Uluwatoki. The federal government is stepping up advocacy on operational modalities and implementation of the national whistleblowing policy with a view to ensuring more Nigerians key into the anti-corruption drive to reduce financial crimes across the country. Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, disclosed this at the Southwest Zonal Conference on Whistleblowing Policy, which rounded off in Lagos. Details of this in our subsequent bulletin. The leveraging on the potential of Nigeria in the digital space for economic growth and national image is a task for all stakeholders. Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Isa Ali Pantami, who stated this at an interactive session in Lagos, also said government has to establish a national council to maximize benefits derivatives in the sector. Samuel Johnson reports.
Digital. The interactive session with industry players in attendance is for the minister to have open discussion and propose solutions to the identified problems. From infrastructure to cost of production, including data, speakers at the event believe that government, regulatory agencies, and the private sector need more collaboration for Nigeria to excel in information communication technology.
The government has made a lot of progress on ease of doing business in Nigeria. There's a digital aspect that we can put in there of ease of doing business to transform the digital economy.
Right now, the regulators are working in silos, and sometimes they are stifling innovation because they are over-regulating.
What is happening around the world in the postal community is about digitization.
From the perspective of regulatory intervention by the NCC, we're doing a lot to spur the growth of startups.
While commending the digital innovation experts for complementing government's efforts at providing jobs for the teeming youth, the minister assured participants that the Council on Digital Economy being considered would address all issues raised at the session.
Having the National Digital Innovation and Entrepreneurship Council to be chaired by Mr. President. All the issues we raised here, whether regulatory issues, whether the issue of taxation, issue of security institutions, and many more. All these important institutions are part and parcel of the council.
The minister's team also interacted with some ICT support outfits. In Lagos, Samuel Johnson.
Meanwhile, Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, and the federal government, represented by the Ministry of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, will continue negotiations next week to end ongoing industrial action by ASU. Elkanem Duve reports that the meeting between the two bodies last night ended without resolving all the contending issues.
14-2022, ASU commenced a 4-week strike action to press home its demands for improved conditions of service for members. Resolving these issues is why the federal government and leadership of ASU are back on the negotiation table. Issues for deliberation include end academic allowance, revitalization fund for public universities, promotion arrears, inconsistencies in IPPIS payments, and non-signing of the 2009 federal government ASU renegotiation agreement. After a closed-door session spanning over 7 hours, leadership of ASU left without addressing the press. Minister of Labor and Employment, Dr. Chris Ngige, however, said some of the key areas have been sorted out, while the issue of revitalization fund will be addressed once negotiation continues next week.
Discussed and touched on all the demands, 5 point demands. We've gone through all of them. set up a match, fixed timeline for action on March 4. Tomorrow, my legal said we met with Finance Minister and Education and the Chief of Staff as directed by Mr. President, so that we can finalize certain grey areas and the issue of revitalization fund.
The two bodies had earlier expressed commitment to resolve the contending issues so that students will go back to classes. Ekene Ndulue, NTA News.
The Inspector General of Police, IGP Usman Alkali Baba, has ordered the immediate distribution of police uniform, kits, and accoutrements, which the force recently procured to various zones, commands, and formations in the Nigerian police force for onward issuance to personnel of the force. The issuance of the new uniforms and accoutrements, which is a continuous exercise, is a free of charge to all inspectors and members of the rank and file of the force, as provision have been made for the continuous procurement in the police budget. The IGP therefore charged police personnel to imbibe the habits of proper and clean turnouts in order to uphold sanity, aura, and professionalism of the noble profession. You're still watching news at 7 on Nta Lagos Channel 10. More to come after this timer. Please don't go away. Glad to have you back. You're still watching news at 7 on Nta Lagos Channel 10. Operations are presently at low ebb at Tinkan Island Port and Environs due to the withdrawal of services by clearing agents and freight forwarders over what they describe as contention issues surrounding the newly introduced evaluation system. Michael Olale reports.
Vibrant Tinkan Island ports look deserted on a day when the volume of trade transactions is usually huge. The bone of contention behind this unimaginable atmosphere, according to the clearing agents, is that the evaluation policy has increased duties paid on goods by 300%.
A duty that we paid 250 before is going to be paying about 2 million plus. Can you imagine a vehicle of 2006 where the clearing cost will now be around 2.6 million? How much are they buying it?
So we have suspended our importation. And you can imagine in a month time, if there's no work going on here, how much government is going to lose.
The attendant effect of these developments is better imagined than experienced, as business owners here believe it will not only change the spectrum of doing business at the ports, but will negatively impact on the cost of items.
There are people here that this is the way they are living. If you increase this thing now, you begin to lose, you lose your importer, you lose your job.
They don't make things like this, start the automation, one, without carrying along the stakeholders, the critical stakeholders like the freight forwarders.
There is a deliberate effort to resolve the impasse, but the customs service within the ports community is constrained, as changes to the policy can only be effected by the Federal Ministry of Finance.
We have been able to marshal out all our needs to the CS, and he's taking it to Abuja. Maybe before Friday, things will normalize here.
The Nigerian Ports Authority says measures are in place to ensure that port operations are not totally grounded.
If you go around now, you see that
There are police and MP security all at the beats, escorting them while they do their protest peacefully, and told them this is a national asset. They cannot afford to disrupt people that have come here to do their business legitimately.
The suspension of services by clearing agents and freight forwarders is not in the interest of the port community. This is because it is coming at a time efforts are on to decongest yard occupancy and reduce turnover time on cargo evacuation. But the big question here is that who pays for the demurrage incurred while the strike lasts? In Lagos, Michael Olaleye, NTA News.
Petrol stations that closed their gates to motorists in the last couple of weeks on basis of lack of petroleum products have reopened for business. Abolade Salami reports.
Life is returning to normal for Lagos residents following the availability of petrol that was predominantly scarce for some weeks. The experience brought untold hardship to motorists, especially as they had to queue for hours before they can buy the product. Since the situation has eased in some parts of the metropolis, it's just difficult for some to buy petrol for the period the long queues lasted.
No, some places they change the price, but here they not change the price. Here and any NPC they not change the price. Now the normal price. That's like a Barega where I'm living, they are selling 200 naira per liter.
At the first station?
Yes.
And did you ask why they are selling at 200?
I don't know. It's their business.
While many are still worried over the situation, some retail outlet owners who spoke off camera said the scarcity is as a result of issues witnessed at depot in Victoria Island and Lekki axis in some parts of the metropolis. The queues are disappearing as motorists now buy fuel with ease.
How long did it take you to get fuel?
It's now up to 10-15 minutes. All the best. We believe that I think we are getting there now, but it's even better than last week.
So that go say they like before you don't they get them. So as before you can stay more than 5 hours like that, because now as if you come filling station, some filling station self, as if they like some minutes you go get them.
While the panic buying situation came as a surprise, the quick response of the federal government in addressing the causes came as huge relief to Nigerians. In Lagos, Abolade Salami, NTA.
On a sad note, the burial arrangements of late engineer Clifford Osai Adigwe, age 63, is announced as follows. Saturday, 26th of February 2022, service of song at number 1 Oladimeji Street, Aguda Surulere by First Bank PLC Lagos from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. The burial service will take place on Saturday, 5th March 2022 at Onitsha, Ukwani, Ibabu, Ondokwa West Local Government, Delta State at 4 p.m. Ogunshuyi Omotayo, a patient of Hematology Clinic, Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, has been diagnosed with lymphoma. According to his medical reports, he needs the sum of 450,000 naira monthly for a period of 2 years to undergo immune chemotherapy. He is calling on good-spirited Nigerians to come to his aid as he has spent all he has battling with the disease. The report.
Ogunshuyi is a student of business education at the University of Ilori. Omotayo hopes and ambition to become a better person in the future has been put on the hold after he was diagnosed with lymphoma for the past 4 years. He has undergone chemotherapy, which had cost him millions of naira. However, he could not continue due to lack of funds.
I am pleading to all Nigerians, pleading to my fellow Nigerians, to come to my aid, to come to my help, because I need your help right now. I have been diagnosed of a sickness, disease called lymphoma, non-Hodgkin lymphoma. I had this treatment last 4 years, but I was unable to complete the treatment because I was not having money to complete the treatment. Now the disease has gone worse, and now it has gotten to a stage that I have to fast. I have been transferred to the hospital called Lagos State University Teaching Hospital, Lasut at Ikeja. And I was told I will be paying 450,000 for my treatment and medication for 3 months.
He's appealing to individuals, governments, and corporate organizations to come to his aid. All donations should be made to Ogunshi Omotayo, account number 0178615339, Guarantee Trust Bank, in Lagos, Ometerechi Edu, NTA News.
And that's the news. Many thanks for being part of it. Benga Oyede is standing by for the Yoruba translation of the news. I am Anoluapo Loatoki. Good evening.
Ẹ kú àṣálẹ́, ẹ sì kú dédé àsìkò yìí. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ló ń dé sí etí ìgbọ́ yín láti iléeṣẹ́ amóhùnmáwòrán ìjọba àpapọ̀ tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Gbẹ̀ngàn Olóyèdè ni oníròyìn, ìròyìn rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ìjọba àpapọ̀ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ àgbàwí ṣíṣe àwàsíwájú ìmúṣẹ ètò ìmúlò àpapọ̀ ìlànà kọrin fún fèrè súfèé pẹ̀lú ìgbésẹ̀ láti rí wípé gbogbo ènìyàn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà jẹ́ akópa nínú ìlànà dídínkù ìwà ìbàjẹ́, ìwà lílo owó ìlú kúmọkùmọ káàkiri agbègbè lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí. Mínísítà ètò ìṣúná lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí, abilékọ Zainab Ahmed, ló gbé gbólóhùn ọ̀rọ̀ náà kalẹ̀ níbi àpérò ti ẹkùn South West fún ti ìlànà kọrin fún fèrè súfèé tó wáyé ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa tó jábọ̀ ìròyìn sọ wípé ìbu ọwọ́ lù láti ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ìgbìmọ̀ tìjọba àpapọ̀ ló pèsè ààyè fún ìfilọ́lẹ̀ àgbàwọlé ìlànà ti ààrẹ láti máa tẹ̀síwájú ojúṣe ààyè tìjọba fún ìṣèwádìí ìwà ìbàjẹ́ fún kọrin fún fèrè súfèé pẹ̀lú àlárere ọjọ́ iwájú láti túbọ̀ fi okun kún gbígbógun ti ìwà àjẹbánu nípa fífún fèrè súfèé fún ìwà ìbàjẹ́. Gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ọ̀gbẹ́ni Babájídé Sanwó-Olú tí wọ́n ṣe aṣojú fún níbi ètò náà sọ wípé ó ṣe pàtàkì láti yanjú àwọn ètò tó ń pa iná fìtílà àti fún fèrè súfèé lórí àgbékalẹ̀ ìlànà ọ̀hún. Bákan náà ni ètò náà ṣe àfihàn ìlànà ìjókòó lórí bí ó ṣe ṣe pàtàkì tó fún àwọn ènìyàn orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà láti fi tinútàyà gba àgbàwọlé ìlànà fífún fèrè súfèé fún ìwà àjẹbánu. Àwọn ẹ̀ka ilé epo tí wọ́n ń ta epo pẹntiró tí wọ́n gbélẹ̀kùn ilé epo wọn tì ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá látàrí ọ̀wọ́n gógó epo pẹntiró ni wọ́n ti padà sílẹ̀kùn ìtajà epo títà wọn káàkiri àwọn agbègbè ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó. Akọ̀ròyìn wa Abọ́ládé Sàlámì tó ṣe àbẹ̀wò káàkiri àwọn ẹ̀ka ilé epo tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó mú ìròyìn wá sọ wípé àlàáfíà òun ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ láti ra epo ní àwọn ẹ̀ka ilé epo ló ti fojú hàn láìsí kọ́mikọ́họ̀. Púpọ̀ àwọn awakọ̀ ni wọ́n ń sọ méní méjì ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ tó fojú hàn nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ tí a wà yìí tí oníkálukú sì ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tẹ̀síwájú ètò okòwò káràkátà tó máa ń wáyé ní gbogbo ọjọ́. Nínú àwọn dẹ́rẹ́bà tí ikọ̀ akọ̀ròyìn wa fi ọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò lórí ìhà tí àwọn olùtajà epo ń hù láti gbé ìdíwọ̀n lé epo títà wọn sọ wípé àwọn kò ṣe àkíyèsí irú bí ìwà bẹ́ẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀pọ̀ ẹlòmíràn sọ wípé kò sí fàákájà tó títò sórí ìlà mọ́ nínú ọ̀sẹ̀ tí a wà yìí. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n túbọ̀ ń fọkàn sí ìlànà ọ̀tun ìdàgbàsókè ní ẹ̀ka epo pẹntiró. Ètò ìsìnkú olóògbé amójú ẹ̀rọ ọ̀gbẹ́ni Clifford Usa Atikwe tó jáde láyé ní ẹni ọdún 67 ni wọ́n fi àsìkò yìí kéde ètò ìlànà ìsìnkú olóògbé ọ̀hún ní ọjọ́ Sátidé tí ń ṣe ọjọ́ 26 oṣù kejì ọdún tí a wà yìí. Ní ìlànà ètò ìsìnkú orin kíkọ yóò wáyé ní ojúlé kìíní àdúgbò Ọládìméjì tó wà ní agbègbè Àgùdà ní Sùúrùlérè níwájú ilé ìfowópamọ́ ti First Bank tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ní dídí aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ sí aago 7 àṣálẹ́ ní ètò ìsìn orin kíkọ yóò wáyé fún olóògbé náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ètò ìlànà ìsìnkú yóò wáyé ní ọjọ́ Sátidé ọjọ́ 5 oṣù kẹta ọdún tí a wà yìí ní ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ olóògbé ọ̀hún tó wà ní Onitsha, Ukani, Ibabu, Idoka ní ìpínlẹ̀ Delta ní dídí aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́. Arákùnrin kan tí wọ́n pe orúkọ rẹ̀ ní Ògúnṣuyì Ọmọ́táyọ̀, olùgbàwòsàn ní ẹ̀ka ilé ìwòsàn tó ń ṣe àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti fásitì ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ló ń fẹ́ àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àgbéjáde àkọsílẹ̀ láti ilé ìwòsàn ọ̀hún sọ wípé arákùnrin Ògúnṣuyì Ọmọ́táyọ̀ nílò owó tí iye rẹ̀ tó $2,280 náírà ní oṣooṣù fún bíi ọdún méjì láti fi ṣe àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀ àti gbígba abẹ́rẹ́ àjẹsára chemotherapy. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni arákùnrin ọ̀hún wá ń lo àsìkò yìí ké pe àwọn onínúure ọmọ bíbí orílẹ̀-èdè yìí fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ owó. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbogbo ohun tí arákùnrin ọ̀hún ní ló ti kó tapátitan rẹ̀ sínú jíjà ìjàkadì àrùn tó ń yọ àgọ́ rẹ̀ lẹ́nu. Tọ́ àsùnjì ló ń tàṣálẹ̀ ìní Gbẹ̀ngà Olóyèdè kìyìn rẹ̀ o.
Nta 10 Station for Excellence.
Are you in search of good home appliances like refrigerators, air conditioners, microwaves, generators, and so many others? Then shop at Hatamako. Number 1 Oyetayo Street, Bolade Oshodi, Lagos. We are currently running a trade fair discount from the 1st of November to 31st of December. So hurry now to number 1 Oyetayo Street, Bolade Oshodi, Lagos State, and shop at Hatamako. All products are 3-year warranty. We also offer free maintenance on all products purchased from Hatamako.
Hello, are you in Basic 5 or 6? This is an opportunity to showcase yourself in English language, mathematics, science, and vocational studies as ROPA is putting together a quiz competition to encourage a reading culture in children. Oh yes, the set is ready for the ROPA Into School Quiz Competition Season 1. Fantastic prizes to be won. First prize, a year scholarship. School wins 500,000 naira. Second prize, 2-term scholarship. Third prize, term scholarship, all with consolation prizes. To participate,
submit 40 wraps of Real Pop Lollipop, name of students, school, and phone numbers. Entries must be submitted at NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tajo Show Yama.
Wow! Every participant goes home with a product from Real Pop. For more information, please call
Real Pop Lollipop. Best Station for Excellence.
In a somewhat busy environment in Lagos mainland, you'll find a quiet, comfortable, and affordable getaway home. OJ's Hotels and Suites offer a fantastic hospitality service giving you true luxury. Our services include optimum luxury rooms like standard, double, and executive double. We also offer Chinese as well as other continental and local delicacies. OJ's event hall is suitable for all occasions. For your conference, please book our executive conference rooms. Our guests can enjoy free Wi-Fi, 24 hours armed security, spacious car park, well-stocked supermarket, and of course, our neat and well-treated swimming pool. OJ's Hotels is located at 43B Jones Street, opposite Railway Recreational Center, Ebutemeta, Lagos. For reservations, call 0700 900 9999. OJ's Hotels and Suites, home of hospitality.
A 10 station for excellence.